Hey everyone, and welcome back to Sean Synapse. I know it's been a while, but I've been concentrating on my job and just making sure I'm understanding it and being the best I can at it. So I'm back, and I appreciate all the support. All right, let's get right to it. It's the eve of kickoff of the biggest football game of the year. Super Bowl 52 between the New England Patriots and the Philadelphia Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay, Patriot fans aside, how many football fans are sick and tired of seeing the Patriots in the Super Bowl every year? I am. They've been to a record 10 out of the 52 Super Bowls played. That's almost 20%. That's ridiculous. Watching this team playing the Super Bowl every year and over again is kind of like watching the movie Groundhog Day over and over and over again. Did I mention over and over and over again? You see my point. It's like watching LeBron James go to the NBA Finals every year. It's like watching Roger Federer dominate the tennis world for the last 10 to 12 years. It gets old. We need a new team to host the Lombardi Trophy. It would be nice to see the Eagles do it. Now, I know the Cowboy fans and the Steelers fans don't want the Patriots to tie or break your Super Bowl record wins. So let's root for the Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Now, I know the Eagles have been the underdog most of the year. A lot of people didn't think they would win the division at the beginning of the year. Everyone picked the Cowboys. A lot of people didn't think if they won the division, they would go very far, especially after losing Carson Wentz in Week 14 and losing a bunch of other injuries with Jason Peters, Jordan Hicks, Darren Sproles, their starting kicker, special teams player. All those injuries really piled up. But the Eagles fought together through all adversity and all these injuries and made it to the playoffs. And then a lot of fans, or a lot of football fans, didn't think the Eagles could beat the Falcons, the NFC champions from last year that should have beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. We all know they should have beat the Patriots. So we beat them, and then, they still don't think, a lot of football fans still don't think we can beat the Vikings, the number one defense in the NFL this year. And they also had crazy defensive stats that are related to the greatest in NFL history. And then the Eagles go put up 38 points on the Vikings.
Go refs! Go refs! Go refs!
Please ignore that. I don't know what that was about. But go Eagles. Anyways. Also, we're in the Super Bowl. Through all the injuries and adversity, we have made it. And no one is giving us a fighting chance. No one is giving the Eagles a chance to beat the Patriots. Now, I know the Patriots have the greatest quarterback of all time. I also know they probably have the greatest head coach of all time. But this is why they play the game. Don't sleep on the Eagles. Now, I'm not going to give you a final score or a prediction. I just hope it's a close game and you know who I'm rooting for. So, since it's on the eve of the Super Bowl, how about some fun Super Bowl facts for you folks? Here we go. There's only one quarterback in NFL history to win a Super Bowl with two different teams. The answer is Peyton Manning, and he did it with the Colts and the Broncos. Another fun fact for you is there's only 4 teams left in the NFL that have never played in the Super Bowl. The Texans, the Lions, the Browns, and the Jaguars, which were really close 2 weeks ago, weren't they? Yep. There's only three starting quarterbacks in NFL history that have won 4 or more Super Bowls. Brady, Bradshaw, and Montana. No team has ever been shut out in the Super Bowl, and the highest scoring point total for in the Super Bowl is 75 points. And that was the 1995 Super Bowl between the then San Diego Chargers and the San Francisco 49ers. For those of you who didn't know, the Lombardi Trophy costs $25,000 and weighs 7 pounds. Now, the largest crowd to be recorded in Super Bowl history was in 1979 between the Steelers and Rams at the Rose Bowl, and the total crowd was just over 103,000 people. That's a lot of people. Anyways, the final one is one of the main reasons we have the Super Bowl. Wings and beer. We love to eat during the Super Bowl. So Americans will drink an estimated 325 million gallons of beer and devour about 1 billion chicken wings. That's insane. By the way, I've got beer and chicken wings at my house already. So, now, those are your fun Super Bowl facts. Now, here's your trivia question for today, which will be a Super Bowl trivia question. There are only 4 players in NFL history that won the Heisman Trophy and then went on to win the Super Bowl MVP. Can you name those 4 players? Final note. Go Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's root for the men in green because we are sick and tired of seeing pretty boy Tom Brady and Bill Belichick win it every year. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. Keep subscribing. Be safe tomorrow. Have fun. And root for the Eagles.